Welcome to another episode of the Final Whistle podcast. I am proudly happy. It's not really, I'm just very happy right now, and I'm proud to say that we are finally in an office. We have our little own space where we can record no more of that online stuff. And I'm here joined by my two co-hosts, Mr. Laith
How are you guys?
and Mr. Barney.
Hi guys.
I'm very happy to announce that we are here now, but unfortunately, as you can see, there's no George here due to personal reasons, but we move on from there. Today, we got a special episode. We did say in the last episode that we're going to talk about the Man City versus Real Madrid knockout playoffs preview. Okay, so these two men here, I mean, one's representing his club.
Yeah, the other ones are.
The other one's
It's
representing...
my club as well.
No, no,
It's my club as well.
No,
Am I not from here?
that doesn't matter.
It's
No,
my
you're
club as
not.
well. What do you mean
No,
I'm
no.
not?
Yeah, I can't wait
You're
to watch
from New
Champions League.
Same thing.
Man.
Can't wait to see Man City versus UFC.
So today we've got these two gentlemen here. Thank God they're available for us to do this video today. But it is a big game. It isn't a knockout playoffs, that means whoever wins, and the first leg is at
Etihad.
Etihad.
Yep.
So that means this is a huge game, especially for you guys.
Yeah.
Yous have not been on good form. Recently, you just copped 5 from Arsenal, and you guys barely got a comeback against
Leganes.
Leganes. All right. And today, I feel like it's... Have you ever seen like when you're doing the face-off in like UFC or whatever? It's like I'm the mediator, and then you guys are in between, so...
You're Dana White and
Yeah.
Adesanya or something.
Yeah.
Right out.
So, I mean, I'm very excited. I want to see what you guys' thoughts is. I'm going to start off with you because it's a big game. It's at the Etihad, and honestly, I feel like leading up to this game, you've had some tough fixtures. And I think even after this game, you've got a lot of other hard fixtures in the Premier League just.
Premier League or no? We got Leighton Orient. I think it's League Cup or FA Cup.
Yeah.
And then after that we got Madrid. I think after that we got Newcastle and then Madrid again and then Liverpool.
Yeah, so your run is actually very hard. So obviously you got the FA Cup game, which should be easy. But then you got Madrid, obviously, then Newcastle at Etihad. And then you got Madrid at the Bernabeu. And then you got Liverpool at home, which is your ground. And then Spurs away. And then Nottingham at home, like at their
That's
home.
the toughest game.
That's probably the toughest game apart from Liverpool.
Of course, you're hosting Chris Wood. That's my club.
Okay.
That's the reason.
Okay. So what are your thoughts leading up to the game? Who are you scared of? Who do you think is going to be all right? Like, what are your thoughts coming into it?
Honestly, I see us winning that first leg, but Madrid, if they've got all their players back, or some of their players back, second leg, they could have a good run against us. Even though we've been in a terrible run, it's not amazing for us, but we need it. Especially having, I think, a few of our defenders are back now. Ruben Diaz, who he's a great leader. Hopefully Edison plays instead of Ortega.
That was a stinker performance from him, bro. Straight up.
And top it off, I think the one thing that will kill us if Nunes plays on that right back position with Vinicius pushing him, he's getting cooked. Like last couple of years we had Walker covering that. This year he's gonna run past them like nothing. And Nunes has made so many mistakes for us this season. He's had a couple good games, but he's not a right back. He's not a natural right back. I think with the team, with the new signings as well, we got Nico Gonzalez finally at CDM.
He's a pretty interesting signing, like you guys, because you guys were really linked to Zubimendi, and now these guys are linked to Zubimendi, and even Arsenal are as well. Obviously Nico Gonzalez coming in, he's like what, 22, 23 years old?
Here's the thing. I forgot we can't play any of these players.
Yeah.
because they haven't been champions yet.
Champions. I'm talking
Champions League registration.
when we beat Madrid.
If they beat Madrid.
When we beat Madrid.
If they beat Madrid.
It's gonna happen. Realistically,
Hopefully next season it'll happen, Dory. Next season, maybe they'll play in the group stage, Dory.
I like this.
Maybe if they make top 4 as well.
This is the end of Barney if Madrid loses.
You'll see.
Barney won't be here for the next episode if they lose. But I'm just looking at your past fixtures, all right? And I think it's
Are we
the
talking about
fourth.
City?
Yeah, City and Madrid. So the guys, you guys, every time you've matched up, it's only been in the Champions League, obviously. But
It's been close games.
We have not won. We've won like 1 in 5,
so
1 in 6.
I'm looking at it right now.
Well, we've knocked you guys 2 times, I think.
Yeah, you've knocked us
Yeah.
out twice. I think we knocked
Madrid-
you out twice.
Twice.
Madrid-
Yeah.
Madrid have won 4 times. You guys have won 5 times. But
Yeah.
you
But the aggregate.
But I think the last six we've only won once.
yeah,
It
so
was that 3-1, I think.
it was the 1-1 game where it was last year in the final when you go into pens.
No, but that's counted as a draw.
That counted as a draw, obviously,
Yeah.
but that's the last time you
Yeah, but
won
knockout
against.
is
Yeah, but like,
knocking us out.
oh, knocking, yeah.
Knocking you out, it was
Last
in
year.
2022.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
proper.
Rodriguez got
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It killed me.
Yeah,
And then from there,
I was so annoyed.
Brother, if I was with you, this table would have been flipped.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think.
Thank
this
God
would
this
have
table
been
was
many-
But from that game, when you guys won the Rodrigo game, the last fixtures were 1-1 at Bernabeu and then 4-0.
Which?
You guys 4-0.
Oh yeah,
That would happen,
Nowadays-
right?
41 at Etihad.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5
That
passes in
game-
like 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I think they got thrashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
First 20 minutes or something. I think they had like
Big
13
time.
touches.
Yeah.
And then the next game
Did
was
you see
3-3.
the Arab commentator how he's like, oh, thank God we can see it. He's alive.
He's alive.
Bro, you know how embarrassed I was that day?
He cooked him.
Yeah.
That day, ladies and gentlemen,
He
we had not heard anything from Barney that whole day. The whole day we did not hear anything from Barney. But and then from after the 4-0, it was 3-3. Was one with Foden, Gavardio,
Yeah,
That game was.
That game was class.
Yeah,
And then
There was
obviously
like 4 bangers in that game.
Yeah.
Like literally, I think Vadio scored a beast of a goal.
cracker.
Who was your?
Valverde.
Valverde scored a
Yeah,
goal.
that first one.
That volley.
Yeah, that was
Who
nice.
scored for us? Forgot was it?
And then
Yeah.
Silva and Gavardio. And then obviously it's the pens where Rudiger said this
Yeah.
or Kovacic, and then now it's then the last. This is now the next game, which is at obviously your
Etihad.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, if City don't figure out what the plan is, it can be tough days. Because even for me, I think Gavardio is so, like, he's so iffy when he's defending. And, like, here's what I'm about to say. I don't think Gavardio has been that big player, that best player at his position that everyone's been saying. Like, I can say that, okay, he scored goals. Hectic. You're a defender. Gabriel has scored goals. Gabriel has scored 12 headed goals.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, that's the one thing I say. Like, you can score the goals, but you're a defender. You gotta defend.
You're talking about someone who's Saliba and Gabriel, let's say. They've been, consistently playing. I think they've only been injured a couple times, but they've played majority of the season together. Gavardio hasn't set. I think he's played like maximum each player's like 5 games, 6 games or something like that, which is
Are you saying with the defense line?
with our defense line. He's barely playing, and then Pep shifting him to
Left back.
centre back sometimes
Okay.
because we're lacking players. And Ruben Diaz comes 1 game, 2 weeks off, 1 game, 2 weeks off. Keeps happening, which is ridiculous because of these injury crisis. Ake's been out for like 3-4 months. Doku, I don't even know where he is. He plays 1 week and then disappears for a month and comes back. And they say he's injured or something, and no one tells you what the injury is. So he's been all over the place. But if we're talking about this is a Man City side that's probably having their worst season. And you can see a player like Gavardio, who's 24 years old, or how old is he? 23. He's getting. I think he's got 5 or 6 goals this season, and he's got like a couple assists, which is not. It's crazy for someone. He's up there with like the left backs in the world right now, and he's playing this bad for Man City. If you know what I mean. Like imagine if Man City pick up their game and we get better, and you see him start cooking. Scoring goals, assisting. I don't know if he's left-footed or right-footed, to be honest. He can score.
His right foot looks better than so much people's right foot, straight up. But I don't know. I just feel like there's also another person who I think you need to highlight. I think Haaland has got to have a good game. I think in the Champions League, he's not been the best for City. I think recently now he's a little bit picked up his game with his whole hold-up play and everything. But what can he do when, like, if the whole team is just not doing well?
I feel like the thing is this time around, Haaland will have a lot more freedom than last time.
Oh yeah,
Because with Rudiger injured,
yeah.
he's going to be a big threat. We're going to have two young centre backs, or maybe even Tchouameni playing centre back.
Oh, what a dream!
So, like, it's looking very scrumptious for Haaland if we don't defend well.
Yeah. You got to have that experience in defense.
To be fair, moving on to Real Madrid,
Yeah.
this is even a big game for you guys. Recently, losing like to top teams, like for example, the Milan game in the Champions League, and you had the
Liverpool.
the Liverpool game, like even against Barca in the final. So even a lot of cup games, like the final of the Super Copa 5-2. We have to just think about how we need to lead up for, obviously, like you guys, you need to lead up to that game, like who will be starting. And I think this game, it will really show who's going to win that midfield battle. Because obviously, attacking wise, you guys have probably the best.
Yeah.
Your midfield is good as well. In hindsight, Madrid should be winning due to what City has had. But I need to sit here and say I think Madrid's injuries will cost them. And the biggest player for your team in these games, especially for you, is Jude, Mbappe,
And Vinny.
and I was gonna say Courtois.
Oh yeah, Courtois. Well, you saw.
I feel like
Because if you play him from behind,
you know what's the thing? I feel like Courtois hasn't been himself this season, bro.
it's because of this.
Yeah, but
the thing
you've
is,
seen him against City. He picks up. He turns into like.
yeah, I know.
I don't even.
By himself. By himself.
The thing is, for us, it's our problem roots from our defense.
So injuries.
It's our injuries in our defense. We didn't have centre backs. Last game we played Jacobo Ramon and Raul Asensio at centre back against Leganes. We're lucky we only conceded 2 goals.
But you're not taking into consideration this City team that's playing is out of form, and we're not. You're probably thinking with the new players that we've got.
Yeah, but
they're not
you know what I'm thinking about?
So-
I'm thinking about how Ancelotti usually sets up against big teams. We play, against City, what do? Away from home, always. We play 11 men at the back, try to counter.
Yeah.
This time we have Mbappe, Jude, whatever. But, like, how are these players going to hold up against one of the best players in the world, one of the best strikers in the world? And these guys are just from our youth system. Raul Asensio, who knew about him before the season? No one. They called him, like in the academy, one of the least talented players in the academy. Now he's starting every game for Madrid. But the thing is, he lacks experience. That's big.
That's one thing.
That's very
Like for an example, imagine Sevilla against Vasquez.
Exactly. That's the
And
thing.
imagine Vinny against Nunes or Rico Lewis.
I feel like this game is whoever sets up better defensively will win it.
Yeah.
Whoever
I
has
think
a
also
better defensive setup.
If Madrid can beat City's midfield, that's how Arsenal beat City. Because they killed their midfield.
Yeah.
But you guys got players like Camavinga, who is back.
Yeah, he's back.
And then Valverde. And you got Jude.
But here's the thing with Madrid. I'm pretty sure they've got, I think, 6 players on a yellow card. So that means if they get a yellow card, they're missing second leg. I think it's Vinny, Mbappe, Bellingham,
it's not Vinny.
Hendrick,
It's not.
It's not Vinny.
something.
Bobby Charlton's going to get a yellow card. He's not even going to make an appearance, guys.
Vinny got a yellow card last game. He missed last game.
He missed
So,
it.
yeah.
I don't know who it is, but
But there are players in there with.
But I'll be
with
honest with you.
suspension.
Even if Vinny's out, bro, put Mbappe on the wing.
No,
Put Aragula.
you know what I reckon?
Yeah,
No.
Rodrigo.
If Vinny is out, we just play with a full midfield system. I love when we play 4-1-2-1-2
Yeah.
with Tchouameni as a DM, 2 midfielders, and Bellingham.
But that
as
means
a cam.
Tchouameni. But we all know Tchouameni's not going to be playing that.
He has to play DM, bro.
Yeah, well, you're not
He
Ancelotti.
has to.
we have
Ancelotti's going to play him at centre back.
if it is right, we got 2 good players back for us. Well, no,
Two good players.
Ruben Diaz, that leadership
Yeah.
we lack at the back. When he's in that team,
You know what? A lot of people say that.
works.
A lot of people say that it's not because Roger is injured as well. It's because Diaz is injured as well. It's probably one of the biggest factors, the reason why you guys are doing so bad.
Look, CDM,
Apart from Rodri, I think Diaz.
Yeah. But CDM's the biggest position, like you think in the club
Yeah, of
and then the
course.
team. You saw with Chelsea against Man City a couple of years back. Pep decided to do something different and bench Fernandinho that game.
Oh, thank God.
And then Kante assisted Havertz.
But
Who was that? Kante? Who was
no.
Mount.
Bro, Conte, you know that City put out a tweet, said, like, we missed a chance, but, like, I think it was like De Bruyne missed a chance, but Conte's running the show. So we moved from, like, I don't know what it was, but they G'd up Conte knowing that he just did so well. And it's really important when you have your most important players.
We're playing without a CDM. Just remember that. Against Madrid, we're playing without a CDM. Like, we've had good games, we've had bad games against
I
them.
think your midfield will literally be Gundo.
He's missed. I think he's missed the last couple games.
Yeah.
He has
Is it due to injury?
I don't know what it is.
Well,
Maybe it's Kovacic, Bernardo.
It's gonna be the same lineup. I reckon the only difference is Ruben
maybe De
Diaz.
Bruyne has to play.
Ruben Diaz will start, and Edison hopefully he's back.
Here's what I don't get. The season you won the treble, you stayed with 4 centre-backs.
We had Akanji.
Akanji, Ake, Rivaldo, Diaz. And sometimes you had Stones.
Both of these guys can play left back, right back.
Yeah, but like when you won the treble, you stayed with the back 4.
No, we had Walker on right.
No, but like sometimes you'd shift Akanji to right, or John Stones would shift to the right.
You know Pep's system.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
goes in a back 3 and he gets Rodri to drop.
So why wouldn't you just stick with having either Stones or Akanji at right back? Because if you think about it, 1v1 defending, who's better?
Ruben Diaz.
Like as a right back, like for example, you would rather have either Rico Lewis or would you rather have an Akanji or a Stones at right back? Who's defensive?
Akanji.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
Rico, like if you're talking about Rico Lewis, he's so small, he'll get bodied by a lot of players.
Bro, imagine him up against a Vinny or an Mbappe. He's getting skinned alive.
You know why I think this might be a bit off topic, right? But why Rodri missing is so big?
It's huge.
Because last game when we played against you guys, especially in the Etihad when we were trying to go on counter attacks, I remember how much of a rat he was, bro.
He controls that mid.
No. Every time we were going on a counter, he does his cheeky foul.
I don't think so.
No, trust me. I was watching, I'm like, bro, this guy, he should be on yellow card. He's not. You know how many times you can tell when you're watching it, when Madrid transition, someone's done something cheeky. It always happened. That's why we couldn't transition.
But that's football. When you counter attack, you always want to foul.
It is.
But we're talking about someone, excluding I'm a City supporter, I'm pretty sure we all know this. At the moment, Rodri is probably the best CDM.
Yeah,
When he's
definitely.
fit, he's the best CDM.
Definitely. Yeah.
And
He fits that system perfectly.
Pep has built that team around him,
Exactly.
excluding De Bruyne. De Bruyne was there before.
Do you think he should start this game?
I would love him to start, but
Who, De
if
Bruyne?
he starts, he doesn't end the game. That's the thing. If you know what I mean.
So would you rather him start or come on?
I'd rather him start.
The thing is, he's always a nightmare against us. Every
my
time we
God.
play,
You remember that
he scores.
the 1-1 game?
Yeah.
Bro, that goal.
What about the shot before that? Where he smacked it and Courtois was like,
You know,
move
Yeah,
it.
it's like that's for my missus.
you know what game? He killed us in 1920. We were 1-0 up. I think Isco scored. He comes on. I don't know. No, like he was already on, but he switched on and he changed the game by himself. I'm like, what is this guy?
De Bruyne has been.
What is this guy?
De Bruyne has been the best, like, top 5 players, like in this era of
currently. Excluding Ronaldo.
Yeah, excluding Ronaldo, like for example, midfielders, he's been that consistent ever since he's been with Pep. If this is the case, and De Bruyne wants to show up, I think he will be the biggest problem. Because let's say you don't have your defenders.
He's
Bro, Haaland,
he's
crosses, his placement, his passes. All he needs to do, the scariest man is Haaland on transitions. If you find Haaland on through, he's scoring. I'm sorry.
Don't get me wrong, Haaland, when he versed Courtois a couple of seasons ago, we could have beaten Madrid, I think, 6-7-0, whatever it was. Courtois held.
He saved us.
He saved you guys.
That's what I'm saying.
And that was at Bernabeu, I think. Wasn't
No, it was Etihad.
Was it Etihad?
Yeah.
He was, I think, 3-4 saves easy. Like any other day, that's going in. Like if he didn't put his, gloves on that day and turned into a goalkeeper,
That's his because he's a defender, right?
Usually in La Liga he plays as a defender, but I've seen him play. But usually in Champions League he clicks like that.
Look, I'm very excited for this game. I don't know what the outcome would be. In hindsight, I would think Madrid would win. But if everyone is on their day, like for an example, if Diaz starts, if De Bruyne plays well, if Foden plays well, if Haaland scores, even if Savinho and Doku just take on them and do their job, I think you guys will be fine. I think, in my opinion, do not drop Edison at all.
We can't.
At all.
Are we gonna bring on Carson over Ortega?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it was the biggest mistake. As soon as I saw Ortega in the Arsenal game, I was like, "Yep, we're losing.
Yeah.
We're losing." And Akanji does that. He gives them the ball. He's probably gonna do.
No, that's not fair. It's not fair.
For Mbappe
Yeah,
as
but that's
well.
not Akanji's fault. That's John Stones' fault.
What do you mean?
He set him up heavy duty.
Clear it. What are you talking
See what I'm
about?
saying?
Yeah,
It's
but-
happy that we did not hoof it.
yeah.
We don't
But
really
he lays it off, or he made Havertz
Pep
look
doesn't know the
like
saying.
overall.
Guys, Pep doesn't know the saying. When in doubt, get out, guys. We don't play park soccer over this, right? But I think, in my opinion,
Pep's never played park soccer. So.
yeah, he's not on our level.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not on our level. Look, I need a prediction from you guys.
Genuinely, I'm feeling like a 1-1 or a 2-2.
We're talking about first leg.
First leg.
Can I tell you why? You're going to see Ancelotti's tactics. You're going to see how he's going to play. You're going to see how defensive we're going to play.
Yeah, you guys need to
Every time, we're going to need it. This is our mentality. Every Champions League we go
keep
into.
the clean sheet and then.
Get a draw, go to the Bernabeu. We'll see what happens in the 90th minute there. It's a heart attack season.
For me, 3-1. I'm gonna say.
Oh my, you know this guy.
No.
I just want you to know, he puts the most outrageous
No, it's not
scores
outrageous.
for City.
It's not outrageous. We have to score these goals at home. If we're not gonna do it at home, how are we gonna do it at Bernabeu?
You said 4-1 Arsenal, like you guys,
Yeah,
Arsenal, you scored.
But I said with Arsenal's game, I said potentially it could go the other way around. Did I not say that?
You did say that.
Yeah. And Arsenal destroyed us, and they,
What did they do to
they
you?
got 1 out of the 25.
What did they do to you again?
They sent us home.
Alright, so we got 3-1, 2-2. I don't really care. It's just gonna be a fun game to watch, but I'm gonna go with it. Like I said, if Madrid, honestly, if Madrid play at 100, if both teams play at 100%, Madrid should be slapping us. But there's always been a time where the first game is at Etihad, and it's always been a draw. And then when it's at the Bernabeu, it's a different story.
But it was the same thing the other way around a couple seasons ago.
It was. But,
They drew at Madrid and then we won 4-0.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Whenever the first game...
Other way around, brother.
No, we drew at Bernabeu.
No, he's talking about other way.
Yeah.
If it's Etihad first.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's the other way around.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
saying it happened.
I'm saying what,
Second leg, in our fixtures, second leg have a big advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, second leg's always a big advantage.
So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna join. I think it's gonna be a 1-1. I think Haaland will score, and I think Jude will score as well. But I wanted to try something here today. Obviously, we've got two giants in Real Madrid and City, but I want to know who would start in a starting 11.
It's talking about slightly.
I like how we I like how we both smile like you exactly what we need to talk about now.
What you mean, man? What you mean? Yeah, we got two big teams in what's go Real Madrid and City, but I want to know who would be in a combined starting 11, right? And in my opinion, I would want a team not including injuries. So I mean the Rodris, the Rudigers, the Kuzurkot, I don't know what it is. I don't know who's injured, who isn't. But
Yeah.
just those, you guys probably know because I'm not up to date with the injuries.
I don't know much about Madrid, obviously, so he can give me an idea of.
So we'll go 1-4-1-4. So I'm going to say in goals, and I'm not going to be in this. But if you guys don't pick a final player, I'll pick the last player.
Okay.
So it's basically how it is in like face-off. All right?
Like,
So he'll start,
I'll start.
and then you go. So we got a goalkeeper. Who do you use one in goal?
It's the best keeper of the generation, Courtois.
He's not injured, right?
He's not injured.
All right, Courtois. I'm agreeing.
It's like easy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the best keeper of the generation.
Edison's good.
Can I tell you something? He's up there with Neuer, Buffon, and Casillas.
That's-
But people haven't seen that level yet. Like they haven't seen like
We have seen that he single-handedly won you the.
they don't want him to be up there.
Nah, I don't know about.
It's because of the World Cup.
No,
definitely.
not putting in Buffon and Neuer and
He's there. He's tough.
You're
Courtois.
No.
What are we doing?
I promise he's that good.
Take that in the FC shirt off.
Oh, you want me to put red paint on?
No, just keep it.
What a lad! What a lad! What a lad! All right, right back. This is. I'm telling you now. This entire back line. If I hear a Madrid player, I'm swinging. Right back. Who are you gonna put in?
What am I supposed to do? Like, we're talking about injuries right now, and we don't even have a right back.
But
If we're talking about just off an actual right back, I'm going Rico Lewis.
a few episodes ago, I said I'd rather have Zayon right back than Lucas Vazquez.
Apparently, according to FUMOB, Doku, Ake, Oscar Bob Rodri, and apparently Diaz is back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only players that are probably
Missing is
Ake.
no, Ake's back as well.
Ake's back, so Doku's back as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just Oscar
So
Bob
just
and Rodri.
Oscar and Rodri. You
Yeah.
guys have a
I reckon.
who at right back? If you put Vasquez after what you said,
No. Look, it's a rogue shout, but I'd rather put a midfielder. Valverde.
you hear what I'm saying?
But
Right
When
but-
is he going to play right back?
but he might. You never know. He played last game right back.
So for other positions, you're not going to put Valverde. You've
What?
taken them off, haven't you?
Yeah, we can put a different set of mids.
What are you doing here? What are you doing? You can put something, you weird.
No. I reckon. What if?
40-year-old.
I don't know. I actually don't know. They both. Don't let me say something.
Yeah, that's why I went class Rico Lewis right back. He's that position player.
But
If you're putting up Rico, who are you putting up?
I'll put Rico, bro. I don't know. Guys.
There you go. You got it. Oh, you can't make it.
I mean, it's not
I
the
can't
best.
play Vasquez.
One's a centre mid / right mid.
I'm not putting
The other one's a
Vasquez.
right mid as well. Vasquez, isn't
I mean, you're on the right back. It says Nunes.
What?
Put him up?
What, as right back?
Yeah?
No.
No.
Screaming, you're Nunes.
Mateus Nunes.
No, it's okay.
All right. We'll do both centre backs.
But the thing is, it's not fair.
Yeah, this is very fair. Are you putting too many? If you put
And Diaz.
We have Asensio and Jacobo Ramon. Like, what do you want me to do?
Who the hell is that
What
guy?
do you want me to do?
Who the hell is that guy?
Just like
Who is it? Diaz and who?
Diaz and Stones.
Stones.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
Okay.
what am I supposed to
They're
do?
cooking.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Back line is
Genuinely.
It's going to be Man City versus Man City this whole time.
I would rather, you know what? Actually, not.
But hey, this is a game so they can prove it.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
We're putting the City defense.
Wait.
We've been rubbish this season.
That says something about your
I know.
All right, left back. They playing Ferland Mendy in.
Who's at the back?
Gvardiol.
Yeah, putting Gvardiol, bro. There's no way.
City
There's no way.
The only Madrid player from that back line
is Courtois.
is Courtois.
Well, I'm gonna say Fran Garcia over Gvardiol. I'm not gonna do that. There's
Before
no
he
way.
started the recording,
No, I said.
he said the only Madrid player in that back line was Fran Garcia.
Yeah.
You weirdo. So why don't you back?
No, I didn't know it was Gvardiol. I didn't know the left back was Gvardiol.
What do you think he plays at left?
Centre back. For Croatia, doesn't he play centre back?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's Man City Croatian?
I don't know, cut.
What are we doing? All right, gonna do 6, 8, 10. What do you reckon? With the DM sentiment and the cam. Happy with that? So who are you putting at 6?
I mean, sure, then
Who do you want to put in?
I mean, he's comparing with Kovacic.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, but like, he's not a defensive midfielder. He's more of a centre mid. Honestly, he doesn't like he defends, but he's more attacking minded than anything. When he goes up, he's not going to be there. And he's cost us so many times this season. So I'm going with Chouameni.
I feel like
the only reason because I don't watch it.
In my opinion,
you might think
I don't think you should put Chouameni
I
there.
feel like no, look.
Because he hasn't played there.
Yeah, but he played a couple of games ago. Played there.
Who's been playing more?
But the thing is, it's a problem because of our of our injuries. But when he's played DM, he's been very good for us. He knows his role there.
But when he plays, he doesn't play 6.
Yeah, but
who
still,
plays 6?
Who plays 6 for City?
Kovacic.
Yeah, but would you rather play Kovacic or Chouameni in there?
Yeah, but you wouldn't put up Chouameni.
I would put Germany in there.
You could put the player
Over Kovacic.
who's been playing 6 for years at Madrid.
No one.
So what are you saying?
Who?
3 10s?
Who? What's his name? Modric, actually. I promise, Modric playing
You
six.
guys watching games from like
I promise.
3 years ago.
Modric or Ceballos, one or the other.
Oh, bro.
One or the other, I
Pick one.
promise. Who?
If they pick Modric or Ceballos, I actually would rather put your.
I'm playing Germany in there, bro.
Yeah, if you pick those two,
No, come on.
I'm going with the.
Cameras just came back.
Why don't you put Camavinga left back? I would pick them over that fraud Croatian.
Righto.
No, we already picked. That's we moved.
No. It's Germany.
You can get Chouameni.
Yeah, so we're going with Chouameni because if he picks those two other players,
Ceballos Ceballos is not as bad as you think, bro. He's been very good for us this season.
Wasn't he Arsenal reject or something?
Yeah, but oh my god, he's not. He's been decent for us. He's been doing a lot of things. I promise.
King of Dennis.
You guys watch La Liga.
Honestly.
If anyone watches La Liga here,
Only you.
I'm telling you, Ceballos has been good.
That's true. Only
Honestly, all these imaginary fans he's got supporting now.
all these Barney fans.
Right, you don't watch La Liga. That's
All the haters, please support me on this.
listen.
Ceballos
If you watch Madrid, you would know.
Ceballos is only there for like money laundering, honestly.
It's like Morata.
He's
You know,
not a
Morata
rapper.
just goes like 20 more each
With
place.
Ceballos, he goes out for a little bit and comes back.
Yeah.
He brings like 50 million or something. He stays to Madrid. He gets sent back and then brought back in.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so 6 is Chouameni. Who's our 8? De Bruyne? Gundogan?
Honestly, are we considering Bellingham as a cam, right?
Brother, Valverde, what are we doing here?
He's picking first one. You wait your turn.
Brother, is there a question?
Are you doing?
Yeah, I'll go with Valverde. De Bruyne hasn't been.
What are we doing?
She said De Bruyne. That's so funny.
What are we doing here?
Alright, maybe you should talk about Valverde.
Unfair. Like, what am I saying? De Bruyne's been crazy.
I mean, every time he comes on, he's not that
Yeah,
bad.
but like,
No Bernardo Silva?
nah, Bernardo Silva's dropped off this season. You can see he's only picked up a last couple games. He's done all right, but other than that, he's not up to pace. I don't think. Maybe if next season he'll probably go. Honestly, but I love him, but he's gonna go
By the way, at centre back, why don't you say Kusanov?
because he can't be selected. When I play Marmoush, Nico Gonzalez, you think Chouameni's better than Nico Gonzalez?
This is a combined. It's not combined Champions League. It's just a combined.
Combined. What are we playing?
So you could have got Nico Gonzalez.
Something.
All right, number 8. Sorry, 8. We said Valverde. Who are you putting up for 10?
Jude.
Good.
But this he's just combining elements you're in your life.
Watch for Philly.
He's gonna go on wing.
For who?
For Rodrigo.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is
Wait,
bad.
no.
This is bad. You broke the wall. Alright, let me get to it. Alright, so right, hold on. Before we move, listen. Right wing, who are we putting up?
Just wait.
Yeah?
Wait, just
Yeah,
I
okay.
bring up Foden?
Okay, putting Fernando Rodriguez.
Okay, go.
Listen. Are you gonna pick Foden over Bellingham?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking you. Are you gonna pick Foden over Bellingham? If you're a neutral. If you're a neutral.
In no world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so who are you putting up right wing? So Jizz in there.
I'm gonna go with Foden.
Who are you going for?
Rodrigo.
Because we know left side's gonna be Vinicius. It's only fair.
Okay, so
What do you mean it's only fair?
What's Rodrigo done? Rodrigo's
Football.
watch football. Barney only watches La Liga, everyone. Watch football.
Is La Liga not football?
It is, but like, it's for old people. You know, when people get older, they start watching La Liga. The young generation, they watch Premier League, Bundesliga and all these.
That's the one. La Liga's my dead league.
okay, so why are you putting up Rodrigo?
Me? Because he's been one of our best players this season. Literally. He's been the main man in our attack.
And then when he goes to the left side, he'll be like, Vinicius has been the main man of that time.
Yeah.
And back
I said one of.
One of. He's got 4 players.
I said one of the main man in our attack this season. He's just been there always, scoring important goals, been there in the build-up of goals. He's been amazing.
To be fair, if you compare both Foden and Rodrigo, they have both been very integral in each game that you guys have versed. Like the last year game, he scored those goals.
Yes.
Rodrigo was probably like the greatest comeback I've ever seen in like ever.
Fez.
So,
But like you said,
this is between two big boys.
It's right now,
Literally.
the injuries. The only reason I do choose that Foden, I know he's had an awful start, but the last 7 games, I think he's got, 6 goals and like 3 assists or something. 6 goals, 4 assists in like his last 7 games in the Premier League, I think, and in Champions League, which is why he's picked up his form. If we're talking about before this, I'm not select compared to last season now, but because of his form recently, I think he's one of those players that will pick up against Madrid.
But Rodrigo has just come back from injury as well.
No.
Like, has he been?
No,
injured
he's
this
been
season?
consistent the whole year. He's been our most consistent player, consistent in attack, and consistently scoring. He's one of our best players this season. I'm telling you. Even against Barca, that 5-2 for me, he was one of our best players. The one they beat us 5-2.
He was. Yeah, I watched that
Like,
game.
he was running the game. Like, his free kick, everything about him.
That's okay.
Even games you see, he scores very important
It's
goals.
better just to move to like.
So
I'm sticking with Foden. If you choose to change
so it's good to be me
it,
mediating.
you can change it. Up to you. But it's fair on you. You know, if you got to change it,
All right, look.
But you got to do what you think.
I'm trying to think about who's been the best for their team and who will be more integral in this match. The better player has been Rodrigo for Madrid. Better than Foden. Right?
All season, yes.
All season, yes.
Yes.
Who will be more important in this game?
For Foden.
You got to realize Rodrigo for City as well, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Rodrigo.
But they can both do.
Not talking about
they
Rodrigo
can,
from 2 seasons ago.
hold on. They can both.
Better Rodrigo.
They can both make something out of nothing.
It's very true.
It's closer than we think, to be honest. It's very close.
Okay.
Look, just go.
I'm gonna edge it to Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I feel like Rodrigo has been more consistent than Foden. Foden has had the biggest drop off I've seen ever since that last season. He had an amazing season.
You know, the reason why that is because he just found out his wife's pregnant with his 4th
What are we
child.
doing here?
Now he's cooking. Now he's cooking.
What are we doing?
That's right. In the last 7 games, he's.
So Enzo, the reason why Enzo is doing good is because he divorced.
Yeah, he left the missus, man. You've seen it.
This is
He scored like 3 goals in a row. He's never seen that. His whole career.
crazy. This is crazy. You know, if George was here right now, you know what he would have told you
He
about
would've
your
walked out.
Foden debate. All right.
Oh, left wing. I think this one's a difficult one.
Very hard.
Sevilla.
Doku, who else?
Who do you want to put up, bro?
Me? I'm
Jack
Jack
Grealish.
Jack Grealish.
No, again.
Vinny. What do you want me to say? Vinny
He's not had the best.
apparently got robbed from Ballon d'Or last season.
He's not had the best season so far.
It's been suspended.
Yeah, but like if you had to pick from that rubbish, who are you putting in that team?
You can put Foden on this side now.
No, I'm not putting Foden. He doesn't play left. Like he does play left, but he's not.
Seville's not that bad. Seville's not been the
But come on, let's be serious, man.
What you can
Like,
put
you
back
know what, Vinny?
You can put him against Vinny.
You
Is he
have
that
to.
good? Is he?
You have to put Brahim Diaz.
All right.
Just jump out.
This is a big one. Okay. By the way, if you're hearing noises in the background, it's so hot in this room. We have to crack open a window because the aircon in this room does not work properly, according to Leith. So
Pay your bills.
yes, come on, man.
Hey, Mom, what's that got to do with
Tell
it?
the real estate agent, come on, man. All right. Haaland or Mbappe? Who? You're sticking with Haaland?
I want you to say first.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I select Haaland. Yeah.
Okay.
The reason I go for that is the expectations that everyone, has for Haaland is ridiculous. You know, he's I think he's got 20 plus goals or more than that this season, and City's having a terrible season. You know, you see Salah's got like 20 goals, but obviously he's got the assists and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, Salah's having his best season. He's the best player ever. He's gonna win the Ballon d'Or. Like you can see, he's having an awful season. He's competing for top scorer. You know, he's doing it in the Champions League as well. I think he just beat a record, the fastest player to get 250 goals. You know, yeah.
Top career, yeah.
He just got that. He beat. I think Messi was like 300 and something, and he got the 313 games, which is ridiculous. You look at it. So if we're talking about striker, Haaland. Honestly, I'm biased. I'm sorry. I love Mbappe, but Haaland.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
If you were Pep Guardiola and they asked you straight swap, Kylian Mbappe for Haaland. Would you take it?
No.
That's big. That's very big.
We signed Haaland for 10 years because we're creating a
They tell me right now, swap Nicholas Jackson for Haaland. Break the hell out of my club.
How are you comparing Nico Jackson? What's Nico Jackson?
Come on, he's the same as
My
Haaland.
guy's sweating to no one.
Man. But that's a good thought. So you would not swap Haaland for Mbappe right now? Because we've said this on the pod
No.
that he is not a Pep player.
He is not a Pep player, but is Pep going to stay around? Let's be realistic.
That's a try now.
Haaland's been signed for 10 seasons, 10 years. Is Pep going to be there? He's probably going to be there for one more season.
Imagine Ancelotti leaves and he goes to City. Oh man.
No, but he said, I think Ancelotti said he retires here.
Yeah, we're trying to Alonso next season. Congratulations.
Hopefully.
But we heard your Haaland talk.
What about
I just think Mbappe's Mbappe, bro. You like.
I don't want to hear you talk about Mbappe, my brother.
He-
After what we heard this entire time before he started picking up his pace, this guy has complete slander
He's cooked him.
about yes.
Nah,
But
but,
now you want to talk about
but
Mbappe.
as Madrid standard, you have to be playing.
That's interesting.
You have to be playing at the
Yeah,
top level. You know what I said?
Yosselu was better than Mbappe.
I'll tell you who said that. I'll tell you what I've said.
Yosselu.
I'll tell you what I've said.
I promise he said I would rather have Yosselu over Mbappe.
Yeah,
I promise.
I was gonna say he wants Chris. He
Whenever
I
wanted
said that.
Chris Wood over Mbappe.
Chris Wood was dragged. I dragged him.
No.
Chris Wood, I dragged him.
Chris
But
Wood's
listen,
up to no good cut.
Just
So they said,
listen to me. Just listen to me one second.
Listen to this in the FC squad.
Listen to me. You made me lose my train. What was I gonna say?
You talking about Mbappe? Killy.
Listen, Mbappe. Look, when I'm talking to you guys about Mbappe,
Yeah.
the things I'm saying is an expectation as a Madrid player. When we signed him, we expected what we were getting in the Champions League final. Not Champions League, World Cup final. I always get mixed up, man. World Cup final against Argentina. But us Madrid fans, you know us, we're delusional. One by one. Well, we can agree on this. And I can say I'm the most delusional person in the world.
Realistic.
As a footballing fan, I think Madrid's the best at everything. But as a player, fundamentally, Mbappe can not only do what Haaland does, but he can do it better. On the ball. Off the ball.
Wait. Let's ask this question.
Yeah.
Okay? You take Mbappe, you bring him to the Premier League. Is he going to break those records that Haaland did?
Hell no.
It's difficult.
Hell.
Is he going to have
It's
that breakout season?
It's very.
Actually, I don't know.
But do you know what I think? Mbappe brings more to the team than just goals.
But that's
Okay.
But we're saying as a striker, who's a better striker, Haaland or?
As a striker, obviously it's Haaland.
Yeah.
But
That's all-
Mbappe can
that's
play
all-
3 positions. You know, Haaland can play 1, maybe.
I feel like this is a.
And that's a centre forward.
You know what? I feel like this is the first proper season we've seen Mbappe play as a pure striker, but he needs so much more to learn, I feel like. There's so much more for him to learn. I feel like he needs a transition like what Ronaldo did in Mourinho with Madrid. You know, learn how to head the ball, learn how to be more physical with his defenders. Because La Liga defenders, they're not like Premier League. Premier League, they're not, I feel like they're not as physical when defending. While La Liga, they'll break your ankles if you can.
Yeah.
So he needs to transition into that striker role, you know?
You're looking at a established world-class player like Mbappe. You know, he's going into that Madrid team. He's only adding more to what they already have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you should be expecting him to be this. You can't be like, oh, it's his first season, we're going to give it a chance.
That's
You know what would have happened if Haaland went to City and they saw him only score 5 goals? They would have been like, this guy's a fraud, he can't kick a ball. He's got like 20 plus goals and they say he doesn't know how to play.
That's
Can I-
scary, but
Can I tell you something?
that's so scary.
Genuinely, I feel like if Haaland came to La Liga, he wouldn't be putting up the numbers he is right now
Oh my
in the
gosh.
Prem. I promise you.
That's
It's
crazy.
very, bro, La Liga's the hardest league to score, and you can check it statistically.
And there's no Ronaldo done it.
Because they were insane. Ronaldo and Messi were
You're
insane.
thinking about this Madrid
it's
team.
very
Sorry about
ridiculous.
that.
This Madrid team is ridiculous. Vinicius, Rodrigo, Bellingham, Valverde, and I'm pretty sure they're going to bring Trent next season, and Mbappe up front. You know how crazy that is?
By the way, the reason why I looked at Barney is because he's been praying not to have Trent in this right back spot when he knows it will help him out.
How much is better than
gonna happen.
bro? Don't get me started.
Realistically, it's gonna happen. He's gonna go for free because if he wins the Premier League, Champions League at Liverpool this season, he's got nothing else to do. What is he gonna do? He's won it twice already.
No.
You know that'll be his second time.
Well, just
What else is
if he comes to Madrid, like who wouldn't? I feel like who would not want to go to Madrid?
Exactly.
Like, because that just
Gerrard,
makes you into an icon. But Gerrard now is he like iconic? Is he up there with one of the most iconic things of all time?
What are you doing? Alright, look. I'm the mediator here. It's actually a very, very hard choice. Now, I like both sides. But I'm trying to think who's been more integral in the Champions League by themselves. Haaland has kind of dropped off, but if there's no, like, for example, they would have the 4-0 against you guys, Alvarez was,
Scorer Bernardo spot too.
yeah.
And
But Haaland has won a Champions League already with City. Mbappe couldn't do it at PSG. And we all know how Mbappe is in the Champions League compared to Haaland in the Champions League, who has like how many goals? Like God knows how many goals.
come on.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
I reckon put Gonzalo Garcia on the straight out.
Get out. Nah, I'm not sure. It's so hard.
Because
I think in this,
I get it. Because if you let go of one, you're gonna get roasted one way or the other.
you know what? I don't care because like I've got a bit of bias as well, and I've backed him so much. Whoever I'm gonna say now, the other one's gonna go score a hat trick. I know it for sure.
Don't jinx me, please. Just go Mbappe any day.
As a striker, and I've said this so many times, as a striker, Haaland is better. But who can provide more to a team is Mbappe. So in this instance, in the team we have just built, so I'm going to say it now, it's Courtois, Rico, Diaz, Stones, Gravadio, Tchouameni, Valverde, Jude, Rodrigo, Vinny. In this team, I think Haaland suits him more. In my opinion, I would get rid of like either Rodrigo or Vinny, put Mbappe there and have Haaland on
But
top.
the thing is playing striker though.
We're getting cooked on Wednesday. We're getting cooked.
The thing is,
I'm gonna say Haaland.
fair enough.
I'm gonna put Haaland up top. I think Haaland is more of a
That's right.
striker.
That's right.
I don't mind that, to be honest. But
You
just
would
like,
want you want a striker like
yeah, exactly,
right now.
exactly.
So you should not be upset. Okay, the combined 11, final combined 11 for. Oh, okay.
It's
This is,
6-5, isn't it?
by the way, who would you rather have as their manager? Don Carlo or Pep Guardiola
For this team,
for this team?
100% Ancelotti for this team. This is the Ancelotti team written down from top to bottom. Just look at it.
That's a Pep team, really.
No.
You know what he will do with that team?
No.
Vinicius
The
The
transition you get with this team is crazy.
My guy came to Paris destroyed.
This is 100% Ancelotti team.
You're
This is 100% Ancelotti. You're doing it more.
Ancelotti, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
I'm not gonna pick here. I think I'm gonna let you guys decide. I'm gonna post a story once this video comes up. Who should manage this team, Guardiola or Carlo Ancelotti? And the team is, in goal we got Thibaut Courtois, in right back we got Rico Lewis. Our two centre backs are Diaz and Stones. Gravadio at left back, and then in our three midfield we got Tchouameni, Valverde, and Jude. And then our front three is Rodrigo on the right, Vinny on the left, and Haaland up top. So I think that is like
6 Madrid players, 5-6.
yeah. Like imagine
I'm going with Pep to make a 6 or
he's gonna potentially make it 7-5.
7-5.
All right. We have another announcement. I want to say we will be doing a live stream of City versus Madrid here at this office, exactly hopefully at this angle as well. But I hope you guys tune into that. It is, I think, 7 a.m. Right, so we hope that you guys will be awake. But it's gonna be a crazy game, and I cannot wait. I think it's gonna be a hectic game. I think this table is gonna break. I think this chair is gonna be
I'm
closed.
generally gonna jump on him straight after
Yeah,
this score.
And me and George are gonna be.
Or it's either I'm gonna jump on you or that TV in front of me is gonna be broken.
As long as you can reimburse us. You can reimburse me, that's fine.
But again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for always tuning in, watching our episodes. Finally got a place where we're not able to do it online, which is pretty good. And now we are here, and this should be our long term until we find a place of our own. Because credit to Lath as well for getting us this room as well, because this is his office.
Thank you, Lace.
Thank you, Lath, as well. And also, I forgot
Thank
to
you,
say,
buddy.
and thank you to Top Thread for giving us these jerseys.
This shirt is never coming off.
Yeah, he's always wearing that
Actually,
shirt.
if you guys are following me and the live, if City beat Madrid, I'm taking this top off.
He's gonna show his entire six pack, and we got Barney. Wait, this is
I've been working out for this, okay? So
Yeah.
you're going to see this.
You can see it in the video, can't you see? He's been working out.
Yeah.
Hey, if Madrid versus City, can I shave your head?
Oh, what is there to shave?
That might give you some of your head.
Okay. All right. How about this? Whoever wins from the leg has to shave. I don't know.
I'm not shaving this, huh?
Beard or hair?
Man, that's stuff.
Beard or hair has
No, I
Yeah,
got
we'll
it.
do the head. I'm happy. I'm not shaving my beard, all right?
Oh, bro, something has
I
to.
look like an egg.
I'm not doing it, guys. There's no way.
Something's.
I've been growing this for so long, there's no way.
Oh, okay. What about like a proper neck slap?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
I reckon-
a whole.
Well, it has to be documented. I've got family.
Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Who do you think is the manager should be, and who do you think is going to win from this leg? Please follow us on all our socials on Instagram, TikTok, and all that. And yeah, thank you guys so much.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next time.
See you all.
See ya.